Tour, Highlander, and more.
Oh, how exciting. So what can you do in a new Toyota this holiday season?
With a new RAV4, you can go snowboarding.
So back in the early 90s, guys, late 80s, this used to be a Kmart right here in Hesperia.
Sounds merry and bright.
And now it's been gone for a while though. It's been gone for like probably like 7 years now, 10 years. It hasn't been open.
After my big job, I'm taking
There's this store now,
to go surfing.
and we got a Stater Brothers over here. The Stater Brothers used to be over there on that side, way over there, like on the other side of Main Street down there. But now they built this one, I think, like in the 90s. I want to say late 90s. So that's Hesperia, guys.
If you've been injured in a car accident, you don't have to deal with it alone.
All right, guys, take care.
877
Signing off.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it?
All right, guys, so we're here in the city of Hesperia, California. For those of you that don't know where Hesperia is, it is right next to Victorville, California. So Victorville is better known, much more known city. We're right next door to Victorville. So just so that you guys are kind of know where we're at. So back in the 80s, guys, I grew up here. I came here in 1985. And this was a kind of like a, I want to say like a kind of like a sports bar, basically a bar, and it was called Schooners. This that's where Schooners was, right there, and that spot right there. And then there used to be, I think it was there. Well, I'm not sure, but well, this Little Caesars though has always, like, it's been here for a very long time, right at the same spot, Little Caesars, except that Little Caesars pizza was way better in my opinion back then, back in the 90s. It came like in a double, like it was like 2 pizzas, and they gave it to you all like in one huge, it wasn't a pizza box, it was like a board, and they placed the 2 pizzas, and then they wrapped it with like a paper, like kind of like a paper bag, but it was like really thin and white, and it said Little Caesars, and it was really good. It was like a double pizza. And then over there where it says Desert Valley Dental, right over there, guys, that was a Blockbuster. That was a Blockbuster Video back in the day, that place right there. And they went out of business. I think back in like I want to say like the early 2000s, mid 2000s maybe, Blockbuster went out of business. Pretty much Netflix killed them. Yeah. So sometimes with companies and stuff, like I like financial history, you think about Blockbuster and all these companies, even Sears that went out of business, Big Lots. With Blockbuster, they could have done what Netflix did. Netflix pretty much started off as you would be able to like rent DVDs by mail, and they would deliver them to your mailbox, and then you would be able to like return them. And Blockbuster owned that world, and they could have done that. But yeah, sometimes with companies, guys, they don't stay on top of things. They're not. They kind of think, you know, they get complacent, and it ends up hurting them in the end. So yeah, this is the site. This is, I want to say, what is it? Like East Hesperia, the eastern side of Hesperia, divided by the bridge, the 3rd Street bridge. I grew up on the east side of Hesperia, and the west side is currently where I do live. So yeah, but there's a Chevy truck, one of the classics. So yeah, guys, but this is like I said, that place right there was a Schooners bar, basically. I went there maybe a few times. Used to be able to eat peanuts and then throw them on the ground. Like the floor was full of peanuts. And yeah, it was just a place to go and watch the game, like a football game, just have a beer. I never drank, but I went in there with my family one time with my dad, and then I went in there with my sister and my brother-in-law when it was schooners. So, and again, guys, the Big Lots is closed. No more Big Lots, guys. So, all right, guys, we'll take care. I just want to share a little history of Hesperia, California, guys, from somebody that actually did grow up here. It's since 1985. So it's definitely changed. All right, guys, well, you guys have a good one. Take care. I'm going to be signing off.